Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis Autosports. Excited to offer you guys, as you'll see in this video, a very nice 2013 Chevrolet Volt. This is a two-owner, Carfax certified guaranteed vehicle with a flawless history, clean and clear title in hand, in-house, ready to sign over, fully documented with all the service records, all 3 keys, floor mats, charger. Absolutely nice little car. It's not our typical inventory if you're aware of us and what we do. This was locally traded in by the owner, sitting on nice Michelins in a super nice car. We have trade offers that come in all the time. We typically don't trade in vehicles, but this was a really nice clean car. I'm the owner of Davis Autosports. One of my properties is about an hour away. I drove it home the other night, drove it back. Car drives 100%. The guy that traded it in, he was proud of it. He spent a long time with me going over the whole car and, you know, all the gadgets and his servicing and everything else. So just a really nice commuter car. It's in great condition, well taken care of. Newer Michelin tires all the way around. All the books, all the manuals, 2 master keys with the built-in fog, 1 non-fog key, so all 3 keys that it came with from the factory. As you see, the paint's in really good condition. It is a black car, so it's going to show a couple more typical little things on the bumper and stuff like that, but a very clean car. Wheels are in good condition. Car rides really well. Very clean wheels. Everything that he did was all GM stuff. As you see, the brake pads, which, you know, obviously pads will last a while on these cars the way they regenerate. So super clean car for what it is. No damage. There's one area on the back that I'll show you, little average, more than average, what I would consider wear. But just a clean car. Everything works perfect. Navigation, heated seats. You got some small typical little rock chips on the hood. But as you see, it's in great overall condition. We are shooting this in 4K, so if you have the ability to watch it in 4K, please do so. So it kind of looks worse than it is, but so what I'm referring to is you have a scratch, a little, it's more than a scratch, but it's a chip area right there. But it looks worse than it is because this is a natural body line of this car where it curves up. You can see it does the same thing here. So it appears to what's over there is actual damage, but that's a natural body line in the car. So exactly where that is where you have this little area that can easily be touched up. But that's not damage there. That's not damage there. It's just a little something, whatever happened right there. So while we're back here as well, so I have a key in the front cup holder up front. This is the master fog key that I was telling you about. That's how the other one is. This was his hideaway key. All the books, chargers, obviously. This guy serviced this thing religiously. There's about 20 service records on the Carfax report. We have some additional ones here. For what this was his folder, if you will. He used only 93 octane or ethanol free. He had all sorts of notes here. He had a printout of the actual service intervals and schedule maintenance and all that sort of stuff. And as you see, these are all, for the most part, Chevrolet GM dealerships where it was serviced. So nice to have all the keys, the manuals, the books, all that good stuff. Go ahead and show you the engine, and then we will do the interior. and then we'll put this thing on the road. Roof is in really good condition. This thing was garage kept as well. I actually picked it up from his house. Engine bay is very, very clean. My wife has a Tesla, and one thing that is nice about this car is that, and she has run out of battery before, and that can be a little nerve-wracking. This car, I believe, has like a 50 or 60 mile range solely on the battery, which I live about an hour away, so I actually went through the battery on the way home and then came back to the office strictly on gas. So it's nice that you sort of have both of those there, hybrid style, if you will. So full navigation, heated seats. I'm sure if you're looking at these cars, you know all about them. Not sure how much, if that's an option or standard. I'm not diverse in these cars, but man, it's a clean car. The leather, look at that. It's in great condition. Headliner's very, very clean. I mean, this thing is super well taken care of. My seat also, when I get out, I'll show you, is very, very clean. So when I was driving home, when it had battery, some of you guys that know more about these cars probably think I'm going to sound like an idiot. But once again, this is first time we had these cars in. It's nothing I've ever sold. But I was, the average miles per gallon was in the upper 70s. So I'm sure that's probably factoring in the electric part of it and everything else. And then it ran out and I reset it. And I'm at almost 46 just on the gas alone. So even without the battery, it's very, very efficient, obviously. AC works great, heated seats work, everything's been tested, all the electrical components work exactly as they should. Got two vehicles coming both ways, and then we'll go ahead and pull out. Go ahead and put my seatbelt on. So this is actually, believe it or not, the second vehicle we got from the guy that traded this in, and his other vehicle that he traded in, and this is how we found out about us, is through our Cherokees, and that's what we specialize in. And he brought in his 2001 Cherokee with 273,000 miles that he's had since new, and it was incredible. It drove phenomenal. It looked like a 30,000 mile Jeep. I don't buy 270,000 mile Jeeps, and when he brought it in, I was shocked. It was a super nice Jeep. So this guy takes excellent care of his vehicles, and that's who you would want to buy a vehicle from. So we're gonna back off this truck a little bit, so I'm gonna slow down. I'm sure you're familiar with the drive modes and all that sort of stuff, so I'm not going to go over all that, but purpose of this video is just to show you the drivability. I mean, this thing drives absolutely perfect. So usually on these test drives, I get up to a good speed and I go through the car pretty hard just to show you that it functions as it should, but I had a whopping 36 miles an hour behind the semi. So I'm gonna turn around up here and head back, that way we can get a little bit of speed going. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. As you see, just a super nice car. I mean, this is a absolute turnkey car, fully serviced. Cosmetically, it's in great condition. Exterior, as you see, shows very well. Nice Michelin tires. Wheels are in great condition. The one blemish on the back is really the only thing to speak of. Paint shows very well. Expect normal wear, especially on a black vehicle, you know, little chips and fine scratches and stuff like that, but no damage. Drivability, as you see, is very nice. I got 154 miles on this thing, and it's really a pleasant car to drive and be in. Very comfortable. No unusual noises. Suspension feels good. Driveline feels really solid and good. Super smooth with everything. All the electronics, as I said, work as they should. Just a nice car, well serviced. So if you guys have any questions, 855-955-3377. Thanks for viewing. Another thing too, this is the original factory GM windshield. That does show very well. Thanks for viewing.